There's one mistake that even the smartest men make with women, and they don't even realize it. It's not being too nice, it's not texting too much, it's something deeper, something that instantly lowers your value in a woman's eyes, and if you don't catch it in time, it's game over. But here's the thing, this isn't just one mistake, there are 9. And each one slowly chips away at your confidence, your control, and let's be real, your chances with women. So if you want to know exactly what not to do, stay locked in, because by the time we're done, you'll never make these mistakes again. Oh, and before we continue, I've got something special for you, a free ebook. The Female Mind Control Handbook. It reveals the hidden secrets to making any woman crave you. Grab it now, link in the description or pinned comment. Let's move on. Thing number 1, stop explaining yourself like a lawyer. Look, if you ever catch yourself explaining to a woman why you did something, why you texted late, why you didn't call, or why you made a certain decision, you've already lost. Smart men don't explain, they state, they act. Women don't respect a man who feels the need to justify himself at every turn. The second you start defending yourself, you're showing weakness. You're telling her, I care so much about your approval that I need you to understand my every move, and that's the energy of a guy she's going to walk all over. Think about the men that women fantasize about, the mysterious, confident, and unpredictable ones. Do you think they sit around saying, hey, just so you know, the reason I didn't text back immediately was because I was really busy and I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you? Number, they live their lives, and the woman either gets on board or doesn't. Here's the secret: if a woman is genuinely interested in you, she won't need an explanation, and if she's demanding one, she's testing you, she's seeing if you'll fold. So next time you feel the urge to explain yourself, stop. Let her wonder, let her sit with uncertainty, because the moment you start explaining, you're putting her in the driver's seat. Thing number 2, stop being the nice guy who does too much. You know this guy, hell, maybe you've been this guy, the one who's always available, always texting first, always ready to help. You think you're proving how much you care, you think you're winning her over, but what you're actually doing, you're making yourself boring. Women don't fantasize about the man who's always there for them, they fantasize about the guy who makes them work for his attention. Think of it like this: if you can have unlimited access to something, it loses value. Women love the thrill of the chase, they love mystery, unpredictability, and the feeling of earning your interest. A man who's too available, she never has to work for his attention, and that makes him forgettable. So what's the fix? Pull back, make her wonder, give her space to miss you. High value men know that their presence is a gift, not something to be handed out freely. If she's interested, she will chase, but if you're the one always trying to prove yourself, you're making her decision for her, she's going to lose interest. Thing number 3, stop letting her control the frame. Every interaction between a man and a woman has a power dynamic. Either you set the frame or she does, and if you let her take control, you're done. Women respect men who lead. They don't want to be the ones deciding where to eat, what to do, or where the relationship is going. Sure, they might throw out a suggestion, but deep down, they're testing you to see if you can take charge. The second you start asking, what do you want to do, every time you're making her the leader. And the brutal truth, women don't want to lead, they want to be with a man who knows what he wants and moves with confidence. So next time you're making plans, decide instead of saying, where do you want to eat, say, be ready at 8, I'll pick you up. Instead of asking, do you like me, assume she does, and act accordingly. A man who controls the frame is the man she respects. A man who hands it over, she'll get bored of him fast. Thing number 4, stop oversharing and killing the mystery. A woman should never know everything about you too soon. The moment she does, the game is over. There's no intrigue, no chase, no mystery. Smart men understand that attraction is about curiosity, it's about making her Want to know more, but when you sit there and dump your entire life story, your fears, your emotions, and your every thought on the table, you're ruining the very thing that makes you interesting. Think of it like a TV show. If a show tells you everything in the first episode, are you going to keep watching? You need a reason to come back. This doesn't mean you should be cold or closed off. It means you should reveal yourself slowly. Let her earn your secrets. Let her feel like she's peeling back the layers one by one, because once she feels like she's figured you out completely, she's going to start looking for the next mystery to solve. Smart men know silence is powerful. Mystery is attractive, and a little bit of unpredictability, that's the key to making her crave more. Thing number 5. Stop seeking her validation. You might not even realize you're doing it, but if you're constantly looking for her approval, you've already lost. Women are hardwired to be drawn to confidence, not arrogance, not cockiness, but an unshakable belief in yourself. The moment you start fishing for compliments, asking do you like me, or trying to prove your worth, she loses respect. The harsh truth: the guys who need validation the most are the ones who get it the least. A woman doesn't want a man who is waiting for permission to be valuable. She wants a man who already knows his worth, with or without her approval. So what's the move? Stop looking for reassurance. Next time you feel the urge to ask, did you have fun, or was that okay? Stop. Let her be the one who wonders if she impressed you. A man who seeks validation gives away all his power. A man who doesn't care if he gets it, that's the man she'll chase. Thing number 6. Stop trying to fix her problems. You see it all the time. A woman vents about her bad day, and a guy jumps into solution mode. He offers advice, tells her what she should do, and thinks he's helping, but guess what? That's not what she wants. Most women don't talk about their problems because they want answers. They talk about them because they want to feel heard. They want to connect emotionally, not have you play life coach. The mistake smart men don't make: they don't try to fix everything. Instead, they listen, acknowledge, and let her feel understood. Here's how to flip the script. Instead of saying you should just tell your boss off, say damn that sounds frustrating. Instead of just ignore them, say I get why that would bother you. Women aren't looking for a problem solver, they're looking for a man who knows how to make them feel safe, heard, and understood, and the guy who gets that, he wins every time. Thing number 7. Stop apologizing for being a man. Here's the reality: too many men walk around feeling guilty for being masculine. They think they need to tone it down, be softer, or always defer to what a woman wants. And do you know what happens? They get ignored, disrespected, and put in the friend zone. Smart men don't apologize for being men. They don't shrink themselves to make others comfortable. They own their presence, their confidence, and their standards. Think about the men women are drawn to: leaders, warriors, creators. These are the men who command respect without ever demanding it. They don't need to explain themselves, and they certainly don't ask for permission to exist. So the next time you feel the urge to tone yourself down to be liked, remember this: a woman can only respect a man who respects himself first. Thing number 8. Stop prioritizing her over your purpose. A smart man knows that his purpose comes first, always his mission, his goals, his growth. These are what define him. But too many men make the mistake of making a woman their priority. Before she's earned that spot, they cancel plans, put their dreams on hold, and reshape their lives just to accommodate her. And the moment she senses that she loses interest, women don't want to be a man's mission. They want to be part of a man's world, a world that already exists without them. So what's the move? Stay on your path, build your empire, keep your focus. A woman who's truly interested will fit into your life, not become the center of it. And the moment you stop chasing, that's when they start chasing you. Thing number 9. Stop explaining yourself too much. A man who explains himself too much looks weak. It's that simple. Look, there's a difference between clear communication and over-A explaining. The first makes you look confident, direct and in control. The second makes you look unsure, nervous and desperate for approval. Ever notice how powerful men speak? They say less, they don't waste time justifying their decisions, apologizing for their choices or making sure everyone understands why they did something. They let their actions speak. Example: week, I didn't text you back because I was busy, but it wasn't like I was ignoring you. My phone died and I had work, and then I was busy. See the difference? The first one screams, please don't be mad at me. The second one commands respect. Women notice this. A man who explains himself too much signals that he's afraid of losing her. A man who says just enough and moves with certainty, that's the man who stays on her mind. So next time you feel the need to justify yourself, stop, say less, let the silence work in your favor, because the less you explain, the more powerful you seem at the end of the day. Being a smart man with women isn't about tricks, games, or manipulation. It's about standing strong in who you are. So if you've made it this far, you're already ahead of most guys. Now it's time to apply it. Drop a comment below. What's the number one mistake you see men make with women? Let's talk. And if you're serious about leveling up, hit that subscribe button, because this is just the beginning.